So last day, Sayadaw analyzed the notion or the concept of Atta in several ways. So Atta is taken as a center of wisdom. The Jnana Dhikarana Matta is the owner of wisdom or Pasasa of wisdom. So it's also divided into two kinds. There's a Parama Atta and a Jiva Atta. Parama Atta is a universal soul, or Jiva Atta is the individual soul or self. So Parama Atta is govern the whole universe, control the whole universe. So everything living or non-living under his control, his authorities. He knows everything. He is omniscient. Although he has no form or shape, he is what unique really exists. What really exists in the world. So these are actually concepts taken by the people. And then Jiva Atta, individual Atta, which is under control of Parama Atta. So that Jiva Atta is in several sizes and form, depending on the creatures, big form of Atta, individual Atta, small creature, small form of individual Atta. So this individual Atta also control over our senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, etc. So this Jiva Atta is under control of the Paramat Atta. So this Jiva Atta can move from one physical body to another when the old one destroyed. It moved to the new one. And it's also explained in all aspects. It can be regarded as a Sami, the master, or the Nivasi is a perpetual resident or eternal, and a Karaka, Duva, etc. Sayadaw already explained in several ways. So Sayadaw hope we understand the Atta, and the opposite of the Atta is Anatta. So today Sayadaw is going to explain the Anatta. So last time Sayadaw explained three factors of Anatta. So Anatta means the mind and the body, psychophysical phenomena, which are without Atta, which are not under control of the Atta or soul. So these psychophysical phenomena are not under control of any Atta. These are all subject to the nature and subject to impermanence and suffering. So all phenomena never follow any Atta. So we find our mind and the body, like say, and a passing away on their own accord. That finding or that seeing is another lakkhana. So Sayadaw explained this fact last time. Why this anatta lakkhana, or the state of anatta, cannot be clear or obvious to us, cannot be known to us? So the answer is because it is covered up with the solidity the Ganena Parichanada, Anatta Lakkhana, Na Upadhati. The concept of solidity covered up the Anatta Lakkhana, the state of Anatta. So why this concept or the notion of the solidity covered up this Anatta Lakkhana? It is because of failure to see, to observe phenomena the moment they take place. There are, as you know, so many mental and physical phenomena occurring to us all the time. Tension, tightness, or solidity, heat, cold, movement, vibration, seeing, hearing, and so on. So these mental and physical phenomena occurring to us all the time, but we fail to see them so that as we see as they really are. We see them as they really are. So because of this failure to see them the moment they take place, so we cannot see them individually, and then we see them as a solid form. So that concept of solidity, the cover of this Anatta Lakkhana, the state of impermanent. Now Sayadaw is going to explain this Anatta Lakkhana, the state of non-self, from both theoretical and practical aspect. So here, in the literature, it is mentioned that there are 4 types of the concept of solidity. The notion of solidity covers up the understanding or insight into anatta. The first one is sandati kana. This is the meaning is notion of solidity connected with a series of process, mental and physical process. So this series of mental and physical process covers up the Anatta Lakkhana, the insight into the non-self. Actually, this mind and body process can be compared with a stream or a current or river. It all the time flowing down. The new current, old current is replaced with a new current. So all the time changing is a perpetual changes. But failure to see it, cover up the changes. Covers up changes. So in the same way, in mind and the body, they also like a stream all the time changing, perpetually changing. So the moment we see the phenomena which are taking place, the moment we see, straightway disappear next moment. So the moment we see the seeing consciousness and mind and body which are involved in the seeing process, they also pass away next moment. So moment to moment arising and passing away, all the time continuously taking place. This series of mind and body process covers up the insight into the anatta, non-self. So if we see the river current sitting by the river, we can clearly see the old water current flowing down, the new one replaced. But it is quite difficult to see the process of the water currents because of the continuous flowing. This type of continuous series of process is called santatikana. This is a concept of solidity connected with the process, series of process. So the moment we see, the moment we hear, the moment we smell, all psychophysical phenomena are changing and arising and passing away. So they are no more exist, and they no more exist on the next moment. Failure to see them the moment they take place interfered with the insight into anatta. So we mistake our young mind and body become adult mind and body, old mind and body. We mistake like that. This is actually only mistake or concept. So this insight into anatta is covered up with the concept of solidity connected with the series of mind and body process. So if we want to see the anatta, the state of anatta, we have to observe mind and body the moment they take place, and then we are able to distinguish individual characteristics of mind and body, and then there's no chance for sense of solidity connected with the process. And then another concept which covers the insight into anatta, knowledge of anatta, is the concept or notion of solidity connected with the mass of several types of phenomena, or several types of phenomena of different characteristics. So actually the phenomena, they have their own characteristics, their own nature and own qualities. So different phenomena has different characteristics. They are actually different. So this mind and body or physical phenomena are always subject to another phenomena. For example, the weather, or mind, or the nutrition or food. So when the weather is cold, our skin is become tightened, and our lips may be broken. And when the weather is hot, our physical body is sweated and sticky. And then it's also connected with the mind, mindset. Sometimes our mind is alert, and then our physical body also active and alert. Sometimes we feel regret and sorrowful. Then our physical body also, not alert and active. And this also connected with the ahara, food. When we eat nutritious food, our physical body become nutritious and alert and healthy. And when we cannot eat proper food, then our physical body become withered and not active and look gloomy. So our physical body is connected or subject to these kind of conditions. These are all under condition. So these conditioned things, conditioned phenomena, they have their own characteristics, own quality and phenomena. For example, the tightness or solidity or heat, cold, etc. These all phenomena are constituted or their own characteristics, own quality. So seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, these are all they have their own characteristics and quality. But if we fail to observe those mind and body or psychophysical phenomena the moment they take place, then we are not able to see their different characteristics or their own characteristics or the different quality or different phenomena. Then the concept or solidity connected with the mass of these different phenomena, different characteristics. So the insight into anatta is covers thus with the concept or the solidity associated with the mass or different characteristics, different phenomena. Actually, mind and body, each of they have each characteristic, individual characteristics. If we want to see distinguish their characteristic, we have to observe them the moment they take place. Otherwise, there's no chance for us to see their characteristic individually. Their individual characteristic will be covered up because of failure to see them the moment they take place. And then the concept or the solidity associated with the mass or the different characteristic, different phenomena, which cover us the anatta lakkhana, anatta anupassana, insight into the anatta. It is also another example is when we see the line of the white ants from distance. We cannot see it clearly. We may take it we may pass it for something, a line, like a line. If we see it closer, then we are able to see the individual ants moving gradually. So in the same way, if we see mind and the body, psychophysical phenomena, the moment they take place, we are able to see them individually. Their individual characteristics, their individual nature and quality. And so that our insight into anatta won't be covered up with the concept or the solidity connected with the mass of the different characteristic of mind and body. We call samuhagana. And then another phenomena, another factor which cover up our anatta nupassana is the process of function, the mass of function, or the concept of solidity, which is connected with the function. Each and every mind and body or phenomena have their own individual characteristic, individual function. So, for example, Prithvi Dhatu, the earth element, it also has its own function. Similarly with the other phenomena like Avo Dhatu, Tejo Dhatu, they also have their own function, own characteristic. For example, Prithvi Dhatu, earth element, its characteristic is just like carrying something. We can experience its function, just like carrying something. And Avo Dhatu, its function is so increasing or breeding function. So just like a tree or plant, which is water regularly, and then tree increase or grow bigger. This is because due to the function of Avo Dhatu, water element. So water element breed the physical phenomena. It is its function. Water element's function. It is quite clear in the tree, which are watered and grow bigger. It is a function of the water. In the same way, the heat or temperature element also has its own function. individual function. It makes things mature or older, ripen. It is a function of the temperature element or fire element. The wire air element, it also own function. The movement or shaking, vibration, activeness, these are all the function of wire dhatu element. So seeing, hearing, smelling, and so on, they also have their own characteristic, own function. So different phenomena has different function. But if we fail to observe them the moment they take place, there's no chance for us to see their different and individual characteristics, individual function. So the concept of the solidity connected with the different function is seated in our heart. And then, as a result, our Anatta Nupassana, the insight into non-self, is covered us with the concept of the solidity connected with the different function phenomena of different functions. So if we want to obtain the Anatta Nupassana, insight into Anatta Lakhana, we have to the state of Anatta, we have to observe the moment they take place. Then we are able to see the phenomena in their different different function. The different phenomena has different function. We will discern if we see the moment they take place. Otherwise, the concept of the solidity connected with the phenomena of different functions cover up the Anatta Lakhana or Anatta Nupassana, the insight into the Anatta. And another thing which cover up the Anatta Nupassana, Anatta Lakhana is Aramana. This is connected with the Aramana. Hearing also has a different object. Hearing consciousness, the sound, sense and objects. They have their own individual objects. So hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, they also have their own individual objects, different objects. Thinking also has their own objects, so imaginary objects like seeing. So we can imagine seeing, hearing, smelling in our mind. These are all imaginary objects. These imaginary object is connected with our mind or thought. So briefly, the different phenomena has different objects. In this case, the mental phenomena not connected with the physical phenomena. Only mental phenomena has sense objects. So the different mental phenomena has a different sense objects. But if we pray, the moment the mind take place, the moment the phenomena take place, there is no way for us to see the phenomena of different objects, different sense objects. So the concept of solidity, notion of solidity connected with the phenomena of different objects covers up the Anatta Lakhana or Anatta Nupassana. So if we want to see the Anatta beyond the physical or mental characteristic, we have to see the moment they take place. Then we are able to see the individual mind and the body, individual phenomena with their individual sense objects. Then there is no chance for the insight into the Anatta Lakhana or Anatta Nupassana to be covered up with the concept of solidity connected with the phenomena of different objects. So it is very important for each of us to observe mind and body, mental and physical phenomena the moment they take place, so that we are able to obtain the insight into the anatta Vipassana. So there are so many more things to explain about, to learn about the anatta. One example, last example, Sayadaw give it. When we make fist, there are fingers, won't be obvious to us, won't be seen, won't be known to us. If we open our palm, the finger will clear to us. So if we want to see the finger individually, we have to open our fist and see individual finger. So there are many more things to learn from the from anatta, and so Sayadaw will continue his Dhamma talk tomorrow. Today the time is up. Sadhu, 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 sadhu.